Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, we did a really long and tedious main story quest to get all the parts to repair Uman's ship so we can head to the World Tree. This time we are going to be doing that, but first there is something I have been neglecting that I should not have been neglecting. Driver affinity charts. Something pretty important to not neglect. I'm going to get Rapid Attack 1 on Rex. This allows him to use his... I believe his... Yeah, the driver art assigned to X at the start of battle. Meaning he can use it right away without having to use auto attacks first. This also unlocks level 2, which gives us a lot more options, but we don't have enough to upgrade anything else in the affinity chart at the moment. For Nia... Increased Ether sounds nice, but I'm going to give her the same ability, Feral Awakening 1, which does the same thing. And for... Why does Tora have so many more skill points? Okay, well, I'm going to give him Raring to Go, probably because we haven't seen his affinity chart at all. I'm going to give him Spongy Bod and Ready to Go. And I'm pretty sure that's all we can afford for Tora, but that also unlocks level 2 of his affinity chart. No, because we didn't get anything for Nia before this either. Why does Tora have so many more? I mean, okay, but okay. Sure. Whatever. That's all I wanted to do. With that, we can actually head to the World Tree now. Latest and greatest Uman vessel is ready and raring to go. Feel free to depart any time. Okay. Have a good trip, friends. Take care, Tora.
So now we borrow Uncle Pond's boat.
Thanks, Simon. We owe you.
Indeed! Enjoy your boaty jaunt!
So that's the World Tree.
Whoa, I've never seen it so close before.
Me neither, to tell you the truth. But it's just as awesome as I'd hoped.
The current's really strong. Fall in that, and you're a goner.
It's great that we made it this far. But how do we get over there? Any ideas? Pyra? Huh?
Rex, we need to leave. We can't stay here.
What? Why? What are you talking about, Pyra?
Ophion!
Ophi who?
Quick!
Huh? Gotcha!
Ophion, stop this. What's wrong? Can't you hear me? It can't be.
What was that? Thought we were done for. Huh? Is that
Uriah's Titan.
This is not good! Ah! Here it comes! Pyra? Anybody?
I'm here.
You hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Oh,
Meh.
Looks like we're all okay.
Except for the fact that we now find ourselves in the belly of the beast.
The beastie's belly?
This is the inside of the Orion Titan.
Meh.
Look!
Tora think this not nice place.
Is that how we're gonna end up?
hey Rex, don't jinx us.
Everyone, shouldn't we try to get out of here? If I recall, the Orions live towards the beast's back. There must be a way up there.
Yeah, can't hang around here for sure.
Over there.
Huh?
Poppy sees something over there. Someone coming this way.
For real? Maybe you're just seeing things.
Poppy is certain. Something is flickering over there.
Flickering? You say? Some kind of ghost, maybe?
Shut up. There's no such thing.
Nia, you're not scared, surely?
Don't talk nonsense, Rex. I'm not a kid.
You're scared. At last, something Nia's scared of.
Just you watch. Hey, where's Pyra?
What?
Pyra's missing.
But she was right here. Pyra? Pyra!
Hey, what's up?
Ah! Hey, what's the big idea? Don't wander off like that.
Nothing, really. I was just taking a look around. What's the matter?
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, Titan's foot.
Oh, things are looking brighter already.
Poppy can help too.
Now even more brighter.
You two are certainly earning a keep. I wish I could say the same for old Dromark here.
Apologies, my lady.
See? Not so scary when you can actually see. Let's find the exit.
Yeah!
Welcome to the Kingdom of Uriah. One of my favorite areas in the game, although it's not immediately apparent why, because this area is just kind of disgusting. As you can see now that the TV is no longer, like, dim, because the game does that. Even when you're in cutscenes, for some reason. Yeah, it won't be immediately obvious why I like this area so much, but Uriah is probably my favorite main area in the game. As soon as you enter the Urian Titan, there are these Amari Vangs. You can hit them even if they're very high above you, so you can engage in combat without having to lure them. Main thing about Vangs is they're really weak, but they can hit you a lot. Later in the game they get the ability to inflict poison. These ones might, but if they do, it's not very often. Actually, I don't even know if poison's a thing in this game. I might just be thinking of the first Xenoblade game, but I think it is. Either way, Vangs just aren't much of a threat, although these ones seem to have way more HP than they should. I've been playing more of Xenoblade Definitive Edition, so I'm still really not used to it not telling me when I have a chance art available. I'll get used to it, though. It's not that bad. Maybe it's just because these things are so much higher leveled than us, because these are level 18, our highest level is 16 on Nia. But yeah, this is probably the lowest level I've been when I reach this point. Although you could go watch my last Let's Play and prove me wrong easily, probably. So maybe I was like level 14 in that one. But this is where the main difference between easy and normal mode come in. Main difference is just that enemies have more HP, which makes battles harder and take longer. Which isn't a huge deal for us, luckily, but it is going to make this take longer overall. I'm definitely gonna have to cut out the rest of this battle now that another Vang has joined. Alright, I'll see you guys after this fight then, because I do want to finish it. Alright, that took a while. We got Resplendence level 3 on Pyro already, and Celestial Gift level 3 on Dromark. We're getting those affinity chart upgrades pretty quickly here. Yeah, we already have level 4 on the affinity chart for Pyra. This can mostly be attributed to the love source, but still, like, we're doing real well, which is great. Yeah, we have level 4 on Korra now too. Not on Dromark, but we did get Celestial Gift level 3. And level 4 on Poppy too. Yep, we're doing extremely well. Especially considering we haven't even gone and made more aux cores yet. I will do that in the future, but for now it's just something I haven't really had a good time to go do. I could have done it in between episodes because this is honestly being recorded quite a while after the last episode, but no. Also, I've been a little confused about the camera controls because, again, I've been playing too much Definitive Edition, where the camera controls just make more sense. Okay, we had this thing lock onto us. I will fight it back once I've collected everything. I'll see you guys after the fight again, because it's gonna take a while. I see a Lysat too. Please don't join in. Alright, that was easy. We also have Lysats in here, as you saw before I cut away. Which I'm gonna do my best to just go around, but you know what? It's probably gonna join in this fight anyway. Yep. Okay, this fight's also gonna take a while, so I'll see you guys after this. Oh boy, this is going great. I just lost to a couple of Vangs and a Lysat. Is that my first death? That might be my first death.
Be wary not to push yourself too hard.
Uh-oh. You know what? Just for a little bit, I'm going to change the difficulty to easy. Because honestly, it doesn't change enough of the game for it to really matter, and it's going to make episodes shorter anyway. I'll change it back to normal eventually. Just for now, I'm going to set it to easy so I can get through the inside of the Orion Titan at the very least. Probably going to do a little bit more, but yeah. I'm still going to have to fight these things. No, I'm not. There's a good chance to show you don't need to fight everything. You can just run past them. Eventually they'll stop aggroing onto you if you get far enough away from them. So, yeah, as you can see, it's not a huge deal if you want to run. It's a good idea to fight monsters so you can gain experience, but sometimes it's a better idea to run. And right now I'm more interested in running. Although we might be in trouble because of that, because we got something coming up in the Gullet Pass.
There's some kind of dim light.
If I remember, the Orion Titan has a translucent hide. I bet that'll be the light filtering through.
So, the Titan must be above the clouds now.
I dare say.
If we can make it to the source of the light, maybe we'll find a way out of here.
Hold it!
Looks like a bunch of mushes I ain't seen yet. You gotta have pretty damn bad luck, ending up in a Titan's guts like this. Huh? That blade! An emerald core crystal. So, the rumors are true.
Huh? What rumors?
The tale that every driver worth his salt knows. The legendary Aegis. Folks been saying she just woke up from a 500-year nap. Wouldn't have thought she'd show up with a pencil-neck shrimp like you for a driver, though.
You think I don't have what it takes?
No, I mean, maybe you could handle a normal blade. But a greenhorn like you, with a beaut like her, don't kid yourself. Come on, boy. Hand her over to a grown-up.
This crap is getting old. Leave her alone.
You got heart, kid. I like that. You, Zuo, you take care of the others. I want to squash the kid.
Leave it to us, boss. We'll take real good care of him.
Alright, you're up against a whole bunch of fierce opponents. Here's a little tip that might come in handy when taking on multiple enemies. Perhaps you've made use of it already, but that thing that the arrow is currently pointing to is the concentration icon. When you're taking on multiple enemies, even if you switch the leader's target, your allies won't switch theirs. They'll carry on attacking the same enemies. If you feel like you need some help, just press the button for the concentration icon, and your allies will all hone in on the same enemy as you. In a crowded battle, the order you choose to take down enemies in can mean the difference between victory and utter failure. Make good use of target switching and have your allies concentrate on enemies, and you might find a way out of some sticky situations. Now protect Pyra. So right away we're going to have everybody focusing on Vandham. He is the leader here, and it's a good idea to keep the aggro off of Rex and on Tora. Vandham is a pretty powerful boss. His blade is wind element, so you're going to want to have an ice element if you have any. You're going to want that equipped. Unfortunately, I don't. I know in my first Let's Play of this game I had an ice blade on Rex from my first core crystal. At least the first rare blade I got from a core crystal. Speaking of that, I remember when I first played this game, I didn't have a ton of information about it. I went out of my way not to watch trailers or anything because I've heard that they actually spoil important story elements, which is true. They do. If you're planning on playing this game, do not watch the trailers because they just spoil stuff whenever they feel like it, which is just an awful thing to do in a game's trailer. But yeah, I didn't watch any of the trailers. I didn't look up any walkthroughs or anything beforehand. The only real experience I had with any Xenoblade game was Xenoblade 1, because at that point I'd only played through the 3DS version of Xenoblade 1. And I didn't have extremely high expectations for this game because this is before I really appreciated the first Xenoblade game so much. I didn't think rare blades were a thing on my first playthrough because I don't know if I just got really unlucky, but I got like 3 core crystals that I opened on, in Gormott. None of them were rare blades, and I just gave up because who cares if they are just generic blades, I guess. Which was dumb, admittedly, but I didn't find out until after beating Morag, maybe a little bit after this boss fight, that there are rare blades. So I was just playing through with generic blades like Yu's and Zuo's here.
What's the matter? Are you the Aegis, or aren't you?
Huh? Something feels different. This man, he's...
That all you got, mate? Pathetic.
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of. He dodged.
Of course I did, kid. Any slower, you'd bore me to death.
How about this, then?
Rex! Wait! I can't supply power this fast!
nowhere left to run. Eat this! Huh?
Playtime's over. Take this. Ha! If you're a driver, you're a new one for sure. Drivers, see? We borrow our blade's energy, channel it into our weapons, and let rip with an art. But you gotta be careful. There's a limit to it. If you go in all bull-headed like that, kid, even that Aegis of yours is gonna run out of energy before long.
What?
Huh? Huh?
The name's Vandham. I run a little firm out of the nearby village.
Firm?
Come on! I'll treat you to some grub, as thanks for letting me take a whack at the legendary Aegis.
Just then, I realized while we were fighting, I sensed from the very start that he didn't mean us any real harm.
He sure is a strange old goat, that one.
Sure is. Well, let's head after him, because there is a very specific place where I want to end this episode, and it is not here. Vandham is probably one of my favorite characters in this game. Not my favorite, that's Nia. I think I've already said that. But I do like Vandham a lot. What is down there? Nothing. That's a glitch, then. It must be. Huh. Yeah, that's a glitch. I mean, okay. I'm just gonna see that in the corner of my screen every time I look, apparently. But I'll live with that. I've never seen that happen before, though. Or the, like, icon for a quest just stays there. It's a little strange. Because it's not even the icon itself, it's just the outer glow. I'll look into it and see if that's a thing that's happened to anybody else, but if not, then
Hey, look
okay.
what I found.
Congratulations.
Hopefully it goes away after this.
Hell of a story. So you headed to the World Tree to reach Elysium, but got swallowed up whole instead. You got some crazy luck.
So, what were you doing back there then?
You know this Titan? It ain't too fussy about what it eats. I went down there to see if anything we might need in the village washed up. But mostly I only found your sorry mushes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Here we are. Welcome to Garfont. Ain't much but its home.
The village has a lot of children.
Lots of drivers and blades here, too.
We're in the business of dispatching drivers and blades all across the world. Most of the kids are war orphans. Took them in while on the job.
So you're saying that you take them under your wing?
Just till they're able to make it by themselves.
Some of them might grow up to be drivers, like ourselves. But then others might become tailors.
Doesn't matter what they want to do with their lives. We leave it up to them to decide.
Aye, us Justice Busters just want to help.
Good eggs, huh?
You said it. I've been called worse. Come on, let's eat. All this egg talk's making me hungry.
Alright, Plaza of Reprieve. I really, really like Garfont Village. It's one of the prettiest areas in the game, only because of that tree, but yeah, I mean, that tree is like one of the prettiest things in this game. Just looking at it, like, from this angle specifically, it's so pretty. God, I wish things like that were in real life, at least near me. In this treasure trove here, you don't need any blade stuff to open it. It just has an empty ox crystal and some coins, which is always helpful. Can head all around. There's Hototo. Hi there. Oh, alright. Hototo spares some time to play with newcomer friends. Friends know what tastiest yum yum is for Noppan. It's either pollen orbs or tasty sausages. Because Tora talks a ton about tasty sausages in this game, but pollen orbs were a big thing in Xenoblade 1. So I'm gonna say, given the context of Tora, tasty sausages. Huh? Tasty sausages? Hototo not imagine any pun who likes strange food like that. If Noppan exists that like tasty sausage, something's seriously wrong with them. I know, right? Yes! Finally, somebody agrees with me about Tora. It has to be pollen orbs then. Pollen orbs? You bad, bad people! Hototo never dream of eating something like that! It's mushrooms then, okay. I've never... Well, I guess Xenoblade 1, they live in a forest, but... I don't... Yeah, pollen orbs were like a huge issue in Xenoblade 1. Okay, whatever. That's right! And it so happened that in Garfont, actually Hototo say no more. Not want to reveal secret hoard of Hototo to strangers. That's nice, Hototo. We don't have Wind Mastery level 2, but we do have Fire Mastery level 3, so we could get in there after we get a Wind Blade. Oh my god, it's still there. Okay, at least it doesn't seem to be there in cutscenes. We'll be staying here a while. Why don't you shrimps take a gander around Garfont in the meantime? Yup. Give Golden a shout once you're done sightseeing. He'll rustle up some grub for you. We can have a right bonza feast and get to know each other a little better. Okay, Vandham. The blacksmith over here can get new core chips, a scale chip or a bronze chip. I'm going to get a scale chip for Pyre. Okay, I'm just going to get a scale chip for everybody, so I'll see y'all after that. Alright, got the core chips. TT. Your name is something else, TT. Infantry vest is an upgrade to what we already have on Tora. We already have champion belt on Rex, but I'll get an infantry vest for Tora. And you know what? Why not? Let's get a can... Actually, no. Cannon attachment would be a good idea for Nia, but... whatever. We aren't going to keep a Zami on her forever. In fact, you know what? This is a good time to show this. If you go to Blades... and manage blades. Well, that's not how you do that. Okay, let's see. Jesus. Okay. If you go to manage blades, you can use overdrive. I'm going to switch Korra to Nia. So now Korra is bonded with Nia. Instead of Rex, and I'm also going to use an overdrive to switch Azami to Rex. This is a smart thing to do if you ever have a blade of a certain type bonded to a character that isn't good at using that type of blade. For example, Rex now has 2 fighter blades and Nia has 2 healer blades. Overdrive cores are pretty rare. It's really easy to get them, but in the overworld you won't find a ton of them. It's a good idea to use them to get blades onto the correct drivers, though. As for aux cores, I don't really have any that I particularly want to upgrade, so we'll leave this alone for now. We'll be back later. And I don't want to buy any pouch items right now, so let's talk to Golden since we're ready.
Hey, look who's here. Food's on the table. Don't you worry about that cost. Eat as much as you like.
Okay.
I'm going to get some water. Vandham?
Cheers, love. Give me a beer.
Beer? Coming right up.
What's up? The grub don't suit you?
So, do you fight in wars too, Vandham?
You got a problem with mercenaries?
Are you trying to get us to join up?
Ha! Shrimps like you, we're not that desperate. Relax.
Okay. Good to know.
Rex, you're a salvager, ain't you?
Yeah.
You must have fished out your share of military supplies, right? You fine with that?
Nah, I don't want to get involved with it.
It's all the same. Compasses, valves for ether stoves. Armies need all these things. That bread you're eating, it's made from Ruska flour, supplied by the Ardanian government. This world's full of war. Don't matter if you're a soldier or not. As long as you're alive, you're in the war, some way or another. Don't you think? Life can be cruel. Crueler than you know. That's why I set up this little band, so I could protect the people I care about. Rex, you're the driver of the Aegis. The whole world's gonna try and scalp you. You realize that? How are you gonna live when you've got everyone gunning for you? It'd be easy to run. All you need to do is ditch that girl. Come on! Gotta get ready!
Where are we going?
Just follow me, kid!
He said to follow him, but I'm not seeing him anywhere. What an annoying old guy. Where do you think Vandham went? I guess we just explore the village and hope we run into him? Good idea. It's always best to get the lay of the land when you arrive in a new place.
Besides, didn't he say we should get ready for something?
He's not exactly big on explaining himself, is he? There's quite a few shops around here, so let's stock up on anything we need while we look for him. Already done.
Morning already?
You and Zuo. I'll let them continue eating. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we are going to be going after Vandham and seeing what we're getting ready for. See you guys then. Oh, I love this tree. I'm glad I finally get to use this on an end screen.
We borrow our blade's energy, channel it into our weapons, and let rip with an art.